laughter. ZeroHour brings the pain. 0 hour beckons. Unload with all your weapons.
Light the fires and kick the tires. Go with dragon fire. Never stop the fight. Keep the fires burning bright.
Shadows dance on ancient walls. Laughter's echo rings in the halls of heroes' walls, where every legend sings.
Through the storm and tempest, fearless in a burning flame, we conquer every plane. Light the fires and kick the tires. Go with dragon fire. Never stop the fight. Keep the fires bright.
Shadows dance on ancient walls. Laughter's echo rings in the halls of heroes' lore, where every legend sings. Loki's mornings of mischief. Raise your horns high and scream.
Skull and tuck and roll.
Chase the fire and dream.
Loki brings the laughter. ZeroHour brings the pain. 0 hour beckons. Unload with all your weapons. Light the fires and kick the tires. Go with dragon fire. Never stop the fight. Keep the fires burning bright. Through the storm and tempest, fearless we relay. With a heart of burning flame, we conquer every plane.
Be great, be excellent to each other. Always be friend to mentor. Loki's mornings of mischief. Welcome to 0 hour.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to 0 Hour here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Huge shout out to Pat S. Adega Outlaw. Adega threw out a $100 Rumble rant this morning and said, good morning. A $100 Rumble rant, and all you had said was good morning. Thank you, brother, so very much. Adega. Thank you, bro. The last couple of days have been kind of nuts for me ever since Friday. I've got something I've got to talk to you guys about, and it is not a fun topic. We will get to fun topic, entertainment topic here in just a little bit. Okay. Dak Poet. You okay, Loki? I'm working on it. So you guys know that, at least most of you do, I do labs every 3 months. Why do I do labs every 3 months? Because about 2.5 years ago, my diabetes was super bad. I had diabetes and my blood sugar was like in the 300s, past 350. And I got everything under control. I started seeing the doctor regularly. I got on medication. I've gotten I'm on heart medication too. I have been turning things around for the past 2.5 years physically. I'm back at the gym. I work out. I eat better. I take better care of myself. I take my medicine. Say your prayers. Take your vitamins. You know, I have done, yeah, Snorty 350. I should have been. The doctor even joked. The doctor I had then was this little Vietnamese doctor that I don't have anymore because she like quit once she met me. She was like, I ain't dealing with this shit.
We don't want none of that.
She really did quit. It had nothing to do with me, but she quit, and but she made a joke, about the fact that I was like I had syrup for blood. So anyway, for the past 2 years, I've gotten my blood checked every 3 months, and over the course of 2 years, my white blood cell count has doubled. It's gone up to the point that they are now pulling out all of their guns to try and figure out what exactly is wrong. In November, I'm going to have a battery of tests done. I'm going to have to see a urologist. I'm going to have to see a hematologist. I'm going to have to go in for an MRI, and I'm going to have to see another doctor and get checked out by him. They are pulling out everything they can to try and figure out what exactly is wrong and why my white blood cell count in 2 years has done nothing but go up. This is going to be kind of expensive. I have never asked for help. Do you have insurance, Loki? Do you have medical insurance? Yes, I do. But I also have deductible I have to meet. Now, in November, I get to start looking at a better insurance option in the plans that they have. So next year, I will have a smaller deductible. But right now, we're looking at about $5,000 to get everything done. Anything that has been put in this year will go on this year's insurance. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't be like, I'll just wait until January because the referral's already done. I looked at every which way I could to try and figure this out to where I wouldn't be looking at such a huge deductible. If I max it out, which I'm going to, everything after that is free for the rest of the year. I get low payment visits at the doctor's office. I pay almost nothing for medication. All that part of my plan's great. It's just when anything came to anything serious, which I hadn't even thought about over the last couple of years, anything super serious besides diabetes, taking care of the diabetes and doing what I'm supposed to do. I didn't think there'd be anything huge that we would have to take care of. And looking at this, I don't know how I can do this without waiting a whole nother year, which I can't do. It has to be checked out because it could be, there's a couple of different things it could be. I'm trying not to think about what it could be. I'm just hoping that whatever it is, it will be able to be fixed and it won't be that big of a deal. You start looking at, why would your white blood cell count go up? Why would your white blood cell count be high? That much high over the regular, which I think the regular is 7 something, and mine's right now sitting at almost 11, 12. I've got the paperwork. I've got all the paperwork. Just in case anybody had any questions. What I'm looking at, though, is I have to ask for help, which I'm not good at, because in the past 5 years, we have helped people run GoFundMes. We've helped people ask for help. We've done everything we could to try and help other people. I'm not asking you to give me money. I know Psychodorf 9 just said, Loki, no, I can't. I wish I could. I'm not, this is not the, it's hard enough just asking. I don't want anybody to feel bad. If all you can do is share this out, believe me, that would help a great deal. If you could share it out on your socials, share it out on your Twitters, your Facebooks, whatever. Um, whatever you've got, whatever you can do, that's all I'm asking. And if that is a share, that is a share. I'm not asking for, I don't know why it sent all that. Jesus, all I wanted was the dang, and it sent like a book.
We're Loki and I are both having all the technical difficulties this morning. But while you sort that out, let me just take a moment because I wanted to let you, say what you have to say. Because I know you and I talked about this privately a few days ago. And I will tell everybody here in chat the same thing that I told him, the same thing that I've been telling him for almost 15 years now. It's a long time, brother. This guy has never asked me or anyone I know for anything. And it's true. It's true. Way to be Kurt Angle there. Woo. But in all sincerity, I'm not saying that for clout or, to massage his ego or blow smoke up his ass. That's just the way he's always been. And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this, he is one of the most selfless people I have ever known in my entire life, whether it's just purchasing little Star Trek online things or pets or ships or anything like that. The bottom line is he's a very giving person. He's a very humble person. We all kind of have an ego around here. Everybody does. But when it comes to times like this, I can say to Loki and to each and every one of you, this man has never asked me for anything. He probably never will ask me for anything. This is once in a blue moon thing where he's just asking to get some awareness, to put some eyes on the subject. And if that means he's got to reach out and ask us for a little bit of guidance or a little bit of help or a little bit of support or a pat on the back, I know he appreciates it because I would appreciate it. I know each and every one of you would appreciate it. All of you out there that have been in similar situations, you know how much a little can go in the long run. And that's all he's ever asking for is just that little bit of,
please
that.
don't feel bad. Nobody feel bad. Please. If
Yeah.
all you can do is share it out on your Facebook and be like, I listen to this guy every morning and he's going through some shit and this is what's going on. Anything from sharing it out to an email to anything. I appreciate it. If you can't do that, don't worry about that. If you're like, Loki, I know like 5 people, don't worry about it. If there's nothing you can do, don't worry about it. I hate that I have to ask. I've never asked. We have run dozens, maybe even hundreds of GoFundMe's on here in the past 5 years. We have helped people. We have done everything we can. We have promoted people. Red River Tattoo, when Red River Tattoo had her shop absolutely flooded, we did what we could. And we reached out and we talked to people and we sent it out. Anything. And if you can't, then a prayer. Just a prayer. Anything you guys can do. I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I am. That's not bullshit. That's
Exactly.
I don't ask for stuff. And this has been very difficult. I've talked to a couple of different people about what I was going to do and how I was going to try and do this. And I was told you need to run a campaign. And I said, I've never done that. I don't know if I can do that because I'm always the one that's trying to help other people. I've never asked for anything. I don't know if I can ask. And they said, look, if you can't open up to all of us, who can you open up to? And I said, okay. They said, I get what you're saying. And I don't do that for I just do it because you guys have been there for me. I've been there for you. That's the way the world should work.
Yeah. You know,
None of this BS that goes on. That all this. We need to cancel people, and we need to get their bullshit shut down, and we need to. All that's crap. Being there for people, being a part of a community, being part of a fellowship, being a part of a good group of people. That's what matters. That's what's important. That's what I've tried to do for the past 5 years, is to show that.
mhm. Yeah.
I'm not asking for anything, because that's not the point of any of this.
Mhm.
I've seen people run stuff for video cards and computer parts and all kinds of shit. And I said, I'm not going to do that. Not because I'm better than that or any BS like that, but because that's never been my thing. It's never been my thing. And
No. And it probably
Squad says
never
some
will be.
bots retweeted my tweet asking for donations. I don't know if this helps or not. Dude,
leave it to the bots.
and
It's-
that's great. Thank you, Putin. It doesn't matter whether you have any followers or not. Thank you for putting it out in the universe. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And my stuff should reset in February. Why am I trying to get this done? Because it is emergency time. This has to get done as quickly as possible, and they have to figure out what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think it's an infection. I'm not running a fever. I don't have anything, but they're going to MRI. They're going to check. They're going to check my everything, because this is when they pull everything out and go into diagnosis mode to try and figure out what the hell is wrong with me. Mm-hmm. They don't think it's the big C. They don't think it's anything like that, because I would have other levels. There would be other levels on my test that would be high if it was, and they're not.
It's like, and you know what, folks, you know me, and no, I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just saying that this is how it is. I'm not. I know he's always gonna laugh, but y'all know me. I said y'all. Thanks, Loki. 15 years. It took me that long to start talking, just like you. I'm not a social media guy, but I retweet stuff like that. I just did it 10 minutes ago, that sometimes that's all it takes. And him and I end our Monday mornings the same way. And I told this to him a few days ago when I called him. I said, I forget what I said, but we end our mornings the same way. We say the same thing every time. We say, if you ever need anything, brother, let me know. And for him to shoot me a text and say, hey, can you give me a call? I told him that day, I said, you know what? We always say, if you ever need anything, let me know. And I said, this is just one of those times, brother. Everybody goes through it. Everybody's got to do it. And I'm telling you this, pardon my 8 a.m. morning eyes. I know how hard this is for him to ask for anything. So whatever you guys can do, not that we're saying you have to pull the moon down and build him a space station. Do whatever you can. Prayers, thoughts, well wishes, DMs, whatever you got to do, just do it, because a little goes a long way. And that's what this whole thing has been all about, because I know nobody appreciates it more than he does.
Thank you. More cowbell.
More. All right. Yeah. So,
Penny, as soon as I know, I will let you know. I know what insurance I have. I can figure that out, and I can tell you. Thank you very much, Penny. I don't like. I know YouTube takes 30%. This is how I'm most comfortable helping. Love you, Loki. Thank you, Six. And it is very much appreciated. It doesn't matter what YouTube. Thank you very much. Anyone that wants to help out in any way, whether it's a super chat, whether it's anything, a retweet, a forward, a message. How are you doing, Loki? I hope you're doing better. I hope you feel better. Everybody keeps asking me how I feel. How do you feel? How you feeling? You doing okay? I'm okay. I'm a little tired, but I've been a little tired for like the past 3 years. I feel better than I did before I got diagnosed, before they did the diabetes stuff. You know, I feel a lot better now than I did then. I've been taking care of myself. I've been going to the gym. I've been going to the gym for almost a year. I did yoga with Polly before that. Before we even moved into this house, I was doing stuff with Polly, trying to feel better.
That's what we should do next week. Zero's rendition of DDPY with Loki on Monday morning. It ain't your mama's yoga. Not that I'm a DDP shill, but goddamn, it works. But yeah, that's what it's all about, man. It's been a long road.
Oh no, don't you start with that.
Hey,
that.
I gave you some Mass Effect this morning, brother, just for you.
And I have a couple more people to thank. I don't know if you want me saying your names, so but they're on the page, so technically anybody can see them. Let me thank you. Thank you, Chris. You didn't have to do that, brother. Thank you very much. I know things are tight for everybody. Things are tight, tight as hell for me. I don't know yet, Walter. We're not to that stage yet. I'm gonna see a hematologist, and I'm gonna see someone that specializes in your intestines, because they're gonna take a look at that. They're gonna take a look at my guy parts. So I'm gonna go see a urologist because they're gonna take a look at that. And it's like I've got a list of people I have to go see in November. That all but one have got me an appointment for, because them suckers haven't called me back yet, but I'm going to try and talk to them again today. That's where I'm at. I don't know if they're going to check that or how they would check that, but I know what but tests I've got so far. Anything after my deductible is met is taken care of for the rest of the year until February, I believe, is when everything kicks over to the new plan. And by then, I'll have a cheaper deductible, and that's something that will be easier to take care of. I'm just looking at this going, I didn't even think about it when I started making the calls, and then I talked to my insurance provider, and this is what you're gonna need. I said, okay. That sucks. RoboCop surgery, that will be interesting.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be interesting. I don't think they're gonna go that far.
I don't think technologically we're there yet, but we can try.
Penny is exactly. If every subscriber sends $1, you'll be covered.
God, if that were the case, every YouTube star would be a millionaire or a thousandaire or 100aire. I don't know.
I want to thank Josh. I don't know if you want me saying your whole name, Josh.
I'm out.
Thank you.
You did it. Way to break the fourth wall, brother. Thanks a lot. You son of a bitch.
Well, I didn't say John.
All right. This one time.
Said John.
One time. I'll let you ask about my family.
Mary, thank you, Mary, very much.
And for the record, Loki, I don't care if that pisses you off or not. I'm just doing what I can do. So deal with it. And I say that with kindness.
Michelle, thank you. Matthew, thank you. And Lothar, thank you, brother, very much. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You don't have to say
when
anything.
when I talk to, I just want to say, culture. Holy shit, classic, dude.
Gee,
thank you, brother.
you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much, bro. Friday, when I was looking at this, Mary, I love you and I'll be seeing you in a month. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't. You know, October is always a crazy month. Share it out on X and sharing on YouTube. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Matt Cave. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. And this guy down here, Friday, you know, me and Culture do videos over at that game place, and we hang out and we talk. And he was like, listen, bro, you've been there, you've done this, you've helped people. Just do a campaign and ask. He goes, nothing can hurt from asking. And I said, I always said, unless it was like DEFCON 5 and I didn't know what the hell I was going to do, I would never run one of these. And he was like, bro, sometimes we got to open up and we got to ask for help. And he's right. He's absolutely positively right. I didn't expect, I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't expect this. So thank you guys. Matt Cave gifted 10 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships, dude. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous, brother. Project Cambrian, Pat S. Wow. Got one, Real Wade Nation, Putin's Cat, Clifton 3D, Andy Masterson, Dak Poet, Sean Green, Mark the Infinitely Tired, and Puddle Jumper. Guys, there will be a release of all the music we've been doing, all the new music, including the Makini Draw song, the Celebrating Makini song. I'm going to put it in a pack, and those will all go to the members first. And we'll probably wait until it's my birthday in October. At the end of October, on October 30th is my birthday. I'll release it publicly as my birthday present to everybody else for my birthday, because I don't expect shit on my birthday. I try and have a good day because it's my birthday, but I really don't expect, like, it's not like I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, maybe when I was a kid, but
maybe.
So this is for, there will be a pack of music coming just for members for right now until the end of next month. Pacific 414 with a $20. You didn't write anything, dude. Bro,
it's like those blank greeting cards you get. It's like, forget it. You guys think of something.
I was Skull too. So I'm gonna give Pacific, since Pacific didn't say anything. Dude, I'll play anything you want. Anything you guys want, from the dollar bill to the Godzilla to Long Live the Fighters, Conan. How about we do a Mexican Iron Man one though?
Oh shit!
How about we do that? What about
maybe.
Let's see, we might have, yes. So we'll throw you you want to Long Live the Fighters, Brandon? We'll give you 2. All right, here you guys go. Thank you very much. You guys keep the lights on and the fire's burning bright here. I appreciate each and every one of you. This one's just for you guys. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
thank you guys so very much. Six, you're absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Classic Comics Brother, thank you so very much. Mary's Game Room, Matt Cave Gaming, and Pacific 414. Thank you guys. Everybody.
Speaking of Six, Snorty, thanks guys. I thought you loved me. Apparently not. You just want to see me fall again. Give it another 3 years. Maybe it'll happen. For those of you that missed the show last week, don't watch it. just forget. I totally forgot about that. Well, now, thanks, guys. Man, you're really all awesome, though. That's awesome.
And Clifton 3D says more October children. Yeah. Yeah. I got in a hurry. I was supposed to be a Halloween baby, and I ended up a Devil's Night baby. For anybody that doesn't know, that's something they call October 30th in Detroit. So
Detroit
City. Or they used to. They call it like the Angel Walk that night now or something. Because nobody liked that name. Yes, there used to be big fires in Detroit the day before Halloween. That part of that movie is absolutely positively true. DJ Ron G with $10 super chat. Do you have a Gamera clip? If not, I'll set her for Godzilla. I do believe I How about that?
How about that?
And good luck finding that in any of the released Toho movies. Old Gamer 72 Cutlass with the $10 super sticker, and there's a pair jumping up and down saying number one. Thank you, brother. Thank you so very much. There's a couple of people over on Arwen. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. Project Storytime and Gregory, thank you. Thank you guys very much. This has been super hard for me. I went over this like Saturday and Sunday, and it's been like it's been heavy on my mind. Like, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? What's wrong, Loki? My white blood cell count is dangerously high. It's too high. And they are to the point where they're like, okay, we've got to pull all our shit out and figure this out. So that is what's going on. And I just was kind of shocked when I was like, oh, they're like, I got to go get scoped. I got to get an MRI. I've got to go to the urologist. I've got to go to the hematologist. Now, a hematologist, what they do is they take your blood and they put it under a microscope and they go over that son of a bitch with like a fine tooth comb looking for stuff. Looking for anything wrong with your blood, anything in your blood that shouldn't be there. So Keely Chow, speaking of Detroit, shout out to ETEP of Wrestling with Horror, Dion Green and World Class Bullshitters, Vigilante Williamson, and Darius Munchausen. Wow, I know all those people. Wow. So I was on a stream with ETEP last night for just a little bit because he showed up. He was running late, and he came in, I think the last 30 or so minutes. I was there, but we talked wrestling. I was like, dude, we gotta, get together and do something. I never talk wrestling with anybody but this guy.
We were supposed to do that too, like what, almost a year ago?
Right before McMahon got pootied in the pooter, we were gonna do the Monday Night Wars.
I'm gonna take $1 billion shit. Maybe we'll get
it. Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Damn it.
So
maybe we'll get around to that sometime.
But we talked, Keely. We talked about wrestling. I've gotten to speak to Dion before. He's great. And Vigilante Williams and Darius are awesome guys. So it's fun getting to go, man. I love talking to all these people. Loki, what are you doing besides YouTube? I've got a couple of different jobs that I'm working. And that's to keep up with everything that's going on with all this other bullshit, which is why I had to ask, because if all I did was YouTube, I would be in the negative every month. Period.
given the percentage and the reliability of YouTube, he'd probably be streaming from a cardboard box.
So, or my car. I
Or
almost
the
ended
car.
up doing that at one point. And I didn't ask for anything then either. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington, who's been a member for 4 months, been 11, 22, 33, 44, now turning 55 Wednesday.
Wow.
Yes, I'm officially old. UK skull and tuck and roll. You want a skull and tuck and roll? I got your skull and tuck and roll, Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington. Let's hear it for you. Skull and tuck and roll. That gay place. I love you, Six.
Is we all do. Is because she wants me to fall out of a chair. You know, maybe we should make that just a special skull for her, because it
She
doesn't.
talked about how fucked up that was, that we were like, did somebody clip that, when we should have been like, oh my god, are you okay? I knew he was okay, and he just did something dumb.
I was laughing my ass off. Well, because the dag is like, when are we getting some new shit? So I just reached over and I was just gonna go din 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 din. And the problem, folks, and I believe I said this last week, was don't ever try to lean too far on a chair that rolls, because the whole thing just went. And yeah, so I had to start laughing immediately, because if I don't laugh at myself first, then it's a bad place.
It starts playing in your head, huh? They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah. And then I start all going Adam Sandler, like, well, I already heard that one, you unoriginal bastard. Maybe we'll make it a special skull. I don't. Loki said he was going to put it in the intro. I don't know if that happened or not yet. I was fumble effing around with
When did I say that?
last week after the show. You're like, oh, dude, we're going to put that in the intro.
Oh, you falling in the chair? Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
No, we don't have to do.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that in the morning.
You son of a bitch. Don't ever change. My God. But anyway, yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Punkwattle, that game place is pretty cool, man. Yeah. It's a lot of fun getting to hang out with those guys, getting to hang out with Spencer, and getting to hang out with John, and getting to hang out with Culture and everybody. Definitely do that. Put that in the intro. No problem.
Thanks. Yep. Love you too. It's awesome.
Yeah, I got to do something stupid to go along with it.
You know, I don't know if I've ever seen you do anything embarrassing at any point whatsoever. I honestly don't know.
There might be something to that.
If there is,
don't let Mike hear you say that, because as soon as Mike hears that, he's gonna be like, that son of a bitch. He's been embarrassing the shit out of me.
Wow. Yeah,
for years.
But that's you know, that's Mexican Iron Man's chance to rebuttal, to do, you know, whatever. But aside from the occasional Alf meme, he doesn't really get overly defensive about anything, whether it's jumping out a window or doing whatever kind of health stuff he does.
Matt K, you are absolutely positively correct. And some of that shit was so funny. It's the goat, man. And you know, the nighttime is the right time. I'm so glad I took care of my parents, man. Yeah, they're in a much better place, man. We joined this night cult, man.
Oh my God.
Done so much to help others. This good deeds coming back to you. We got you, brother. Can't wait for October Skull. Thank you, Daryl. I can't look at things like, oh, well, you know, maybe because I've helped somebody, I deserve. No, man. I never want to think that, like, oh, you know, I should just ask for, or anything like that. I know that's not what you meant. I know that's the way I'm taking it, and it's because I'm stupid. And
We all
I
are.
can't. I just can't. I can't let myself think like, oh well, I've done it. I've helped a whole bunch of people. Maybe it's my turn.
Mhm.
I can't think like that. If I do, I'll. For those on a budget, will you accept carded 80s era action figures? All jokes aside, that PayPal you have still working? Yes, it is, Pat.
Mm.
Yes, it is. It is still working. And if anybody doesn't want to send something through YouTube or through PayPal, there's a link in the description here. I got to add the GoFundMe link too, but there's a description to Stream Elements, and that dumps directly into my PayPal. If you want to do that, that's up to you. I don't want to assume anybody's going to do anything. I just Putin's cat with $25. Hope this helps. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, not trying to make light of the situation. That name and Avatar just killed me.
I saw Loki cry with joy. We need that one pulled out of context.
You know, the only time I probably ever could have seen anything like that, we weren't even on cam then, was when we did the whole, Vulcan salute thing, and you were absolutely laughing harder than I ever heard you laugh in my life. That probably would have caused you to shed a tear. I don't know. We didn't have any videographic evidence of that back in the day.
Zero's reaction to custard.
Oh. Ask Brandon about that one.
Oh, was this something that came up over on Brandon the Anime Guys?
Yeah.
Channel? Guys, if you haven't subscribed, check out Brandon's channel. It's out there. Brandon the Anime Guy. Great channel. Great guys.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Okay, explain this. Thank you for the $2, Clifton.
All right.
Or
Well,
£2.
Yeah. Oh, we got the British pounds in here.
Is that a euro?
Or is that a euro? I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe.
Shit.
I have no idea.
It's too early to figure that out.
Thank
you, Clifton.
I see the point there. It's gone. No, I was on Brandon's show. God, how long ago was it? What, a month or so ago? I don't remember.
And let me answer this real quick. 6, I'm not live streaming when they sonogram my nuts. I'm sorry, but I'm not streaming that. Because that's pretty much what I'm getting the idea that they're going to do, is they're going to sonogram that lower part of that. I don't know if that'll be before the after the MRI. I have no idea, but that's what I get the feeling they're going to do. So
at least his humor didn't take a hit. You should have heard him describe the process to me over the phone. Oh my God. It's euros. Okay. Thanks.
It's euros. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the €2. People truly in need often find it difficult to ask for help, especially people as genuine as yourself. This community is here for you, and we certainly don't want you to feel bad at all. We got you. Thank you, Matt K.
That's what we've been saying all this time.
A SAC, MRI.
Yes,
they're going to do an MRI, but they're also going to do a sonogram. I'm pretty sure of that. So, yeah. I'm not live streaming that. I'll live stream the MRI. What's the worst that could happen? Some electromagnetic field reaches out and fries my phone?
Maybe. I think anything else might go against the TOS. I don't know. But
so
anyway, the crotch custard thing. Okay, so Brandon showed a meme and there was some narration, and then the phrase crotch custard was mentioned, and then I just let it go and I laughed. And then as I was drinking my coffee, I mentioned the phrase, and then that moment where you say something and then the image just pops in your head. Well, I gagged on my coffee, so that's what happened there. But it's the power of suggestion. Like I could look at chat, say right now, hey, 2 cats rubbing bums together. Boom, there it is.
Loki, are they going to get you from both ends? Just one. Just the one you don't want them to do.
Not at the same time either, right?
No.
you don't go for that.
Yeah, no cell phones, laptops, or metal in the MRI.
Mm-hmm.
Chris doesn't know what you meant by crotch custard.
You know what, buddy? The less you know, the better. Don't worry about it. I'll let Brandon fill that in.
You can't take your phone in an MRI. Yeah.
No.
So they can't live stream the MRI. We're not doing the sonogram. It ain't happening. So Arwen is puking and laughing.
Thanks.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yep.
Rainbow gummies for the win.
Joseph and the amazing Technicolor yawn. Ugh. Oh my God. I know we probably had a topic this morning, but you know what? Who cares?
Well, we're going to did entertainment pivot. I was only going to talk about this for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, but you know what? This is your platform. This is your this is what you do, man. I don't think anybody out there is going to complain.
Oh
Hey,
my.
they promised to talk about a new movie. Those sons of bitches.
I need you to read that.
Okay. Andy Masterson says the prostate exam is okay unless you feel two hands on your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
I just grandpa wheezed there. Unless you
Thank you,
feel-
Andy.
unless you feel the two hands on your shoulders. Oh my God. I was bent over in the doctor's office once and I was looking up on the wall, looking at his certificates. And then I realized there were no certificates on the wall. I had wandered into the gap again.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have. Okay, so with with my medicine, everything they give me, I've got okay cholesterol. I've got low blood pressure, not super low, but low enough that it's like not going to kill me like it was before. My heart rate's good. Everything's been good, and I've been exercising. I've been doing the gym for almost a year, I think. Might be 6 months. I don't know, but that feels like I've been going there a year.
Either way, that's good. It's a good thing.
Either way, gym not bad, gym good. I've got a trainer that I see on Fridays. It doesn't cost me a dime because it's like loaded into the package that I pay for, which is only like $30 a month, which is not bad for a 24-hour gym.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. You can't go wrong.
You can't beat that.
You can't. I mean, even if you take the conversion rates into questions, there's not too many places like that around here that offer something like that. There are and there aren't, but it depends.
Yeah. Andy, he's like, I have to do that and I have to do that next month. Yeah. All exercise is good.
Yeah.
I feel so much better. I felt so much better since I started working on looking after myself and looking after my health. That's why when this all came up, I'm like, dude, I'm in so much better shape. I'm in such a better position than I was a couple years ago. Just a couple years ago. My tests are going good. My cholesterol's down. My triglycerides are down. All that shit's down. And I'm doing much better. And now you're like, hey, we're going to throw it. We're going to throw something else at you.
Yeah.
So.
But let's, and I, pardon me. I know it's always kind of cliche, when everyone says, oh, let's just think positive, but sometimes that's the way the brain functions, like the brain doesn't process. Sir, we've run all the tests and found this. A pine cone. It's been removed. You should stop smelling pine when you break wind from now.
Sugars, carbs, and seed oils cause massive inflammation.
Yep. Tell that to my coffee cup. Anyway, but it's like the brain doesn't always know how to process a negative, so if you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to be able to do this and I'm going to be able to do this, your brain will, it's a theory. Your brain will say, all right, let's make it happen. But if you sit there and you think negatively, it's like, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. I hate this. This is going to happen. Your brain's going to say, okay, let's do it. So let's
new song. You can't take your phone and MRI. You can't roller skate in above lower.
Well, you can, but it's not recommended.
I was thinking you can't always have what you want. You can't take your phone and MRI.
Woo. You can't.
So.
You can't. You can't probe your nuts and no. Oh shit. Can't
Hush.
probe.
You can hush with all that.
Yeah.
Nut.
You
butt
can't.
probing.
You can't
God
probe
help you.
your ass and cope your balls.
Zero is correct.
Ze-
I'm glad you agree with Mary.
you should say that like Chris Farley and Billy Madison. That's correct.
Just hope the nurse is cute and the doctor warms her
Ooh.
hands up first, or the nurse warms the doctor hands up first, or whatever.
Or the doctor
Wow.
doesn't
We
have
dirty
bony
minds.
knuckles. Yeah, well,
Why am I immediately going there?
Because
People
honestly,
like Loki, you think about that stuff a lot. I'm sure I do, but
no, we don't. It's the power of suggestion. Night at the Roxbury dance. See, everybody's gonna do it. But that's just how it is. It's piercings take them all out. Yeah, referring to the positive thoughts and statement. Yeah, that's right.
I haven't had a piercing in 30 years.
I have
Since I got my because I mean, dude, it was like, nah, that bitch was in for like 5 minutes.
Did
little
you have
weed
some
leaf.
bling? Yeah.
There was a little weed leaf. And I walked to the house like, bitch, that's right. And it went yank. And that was it. He yanked that some bitch out. He would be like, your dad yanked? Oh, he yanked that some bitch out. Quicker than you could. That was the end of that. No more.
Not in this goddamn house, boy. I think when I was, you take that damn pot leaf out of my house. I'm going to go get some milk. I think I was probably, go ahead.
You worried about the microplastics, Loki? Is that why we're doing this?
This show is nuts this morning. It was I think I was probably about 13. I just started grade 9 or something like that. And I was walking through the mall with my mom, one of the malls around here. And out of the blue, she just says, "Hey, little Zero." She didn't call me that. "Hey, Zero, do you want to get your ear pierced?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. All right, cool, whatever." So I sat down in a little chair, and this chick with the stud gun comes up and says, "All right, I'm going to count to 3 and then pop this in." Where have I heard that before? So anyway, she goes 1, 2. I was like, son of a bitch. But anyway, so yeah, I've had this something in this ear probably since then. I think I've maybe only ever not had anything in there for a week or 2 tops. But but that was also back in the day. I don't know if it's the same now, but when a guy got either the right or left ear pierced, people would point and tease and say, "Oh, that guy's gay. That guy's gay because he's got one ear pierced." It's like, guys, shut the hell up. Just shut up.
Do you remember that shiny ass copper they had in the 90s? Like you could put like a couple bucks in a thing and it'd make like a copper, that shiny copper, the real shiny, like flashy copper. Anyway, that's what mine was. It wasn't like lacquered or anything. It was just that shiny copper looking copper. That cheap 90s shit.
Yeah.
It's because some girl gave it to me. So I don't even remember what ear it is, dude. I mean, you could check.
Is it still the right ear? Because it's actually
right ear queer.
It's
I
my
think
left.
is what they used to say. That I'm not calling anybody a damn queer.
No. That's fine.
Used to say.
Yeah. Well, good thing I got the left one done. But you know what? Who cares? I mean, even if I got the right one done, and people in high school were like, "Oh, look, Zero's gay," or if I walk down the street, and be like, "Oh, look, that guy's gay," I'd be like, "You know what, guys? 1991 called. They're effing sick and tired of you. Shut the hell up. Who cares? Pierce whatever the hell you want to pierce."
I turned 50, my checkup. My lady doctor came in with her female nursing student and said, "Happy birthday. Today you get a testicular exam, hernia check, and prostate exam." I'm sure that'll be thrown in the mix too when I see the urologist. That'll be great.
Just give me the buffet of everything probing in nature. Yeah. Wow.
So I remember because I've got 3 earrings in my left ear. Had them since 7th grade.
That's pretty cool.
Well, mine got
Yeah. You know what I always kind of wanted?
removed.
Yeah. Forcibly. What I always kind of wanted, and I don't have anything else freaky.
Is that me or him?
It's just the ear. That's it.
Oh, going at the wrong speed.
Oh my God. Maybe,
There
maybe
he's
something's
back.
going
Okay,
on.
now he's back. I don't know if that was
Okay.
me or if that was y'all, but for a minute
I
there,
don't know.
Zero was like, and
It was probably me. I think we're still having all the technical difficulties. That guy. Anyway, I always wanted kind of like like your ear rim, a cartilage piercing or something like that with a hoop or whatever, but I never did. And I think I just said rim job.
Zero.
But-
oh my lord. Why do you say rim job in the morning show?
Well, because I was talking about
it's like a Friday night thing.
But you know what? I will. God damn, I'm still on the wrong show with you.
Oh my god, my hat's all fucked up.
I would say though, despite every silly thing we've said, I don't think either you or I have dropped an F-bomb yet this morning, and we're already approaching the top of the hour. Ear rimmed. Yes, that's what I mean. But yeah. What a fantastically naughty PG show we had today, or the last 20 minutes anyway.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for looking at the GoFundMe.
That's awesome.
Thank you, everyone who has sent anything. Thank you, everybody that has retweeted, that has put it out on their Twitter, that's passed it forward. Thank you. Anything will make this easier. I don't need it to be like, oh my God, taken care of. Like, anything will make this easier. So, thank you. Help Loki by donating the pinned link to the top of it and share it on social media. Thank you, 6.
Yeah.
It is at the very top. It should be saved in chat, in the live chat. Huge thank you to Dega, who sent $100 over on Rumble. Every single bit helps. Anybody that wants to share this, please share it. You guys have always been family, and I hate asking for anything. I hate it. It's the one thing I never wanted to do, was do a GoFundMe, do a campaign, do anything unless it was selling you guys something cool, like a board game or something. That's the only time I wanted to think about running any kind of campaign. And this would have really, I don't know how we could have paid this. I just don't. So thank you. Thank you for helping. Thank you for being there. Thank you for talking this morning. Thank you for listening. This fellowship, this group, this community, these people, you guys are some of the best people I could have ever hoped to meet, to know, to talk to hang out with each and every morning. You guys are absolutely positively awesome. And the shekels coming in from Mephisto's movie review. Have you ever seen a shekel before? That's a shekel, Zero. 15 shekels.
Wow.
Thank you very much, brother. So very much. Every penny helps. So thank you.
No pun intended.
It does. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And I owe all of y'all a skull. And this is absolutely positively one of my favorites. Even though it's one of the last ones we did, it is one of my favorites. So here you guys go. Skull! Thank you guys, and thank you, Ronald. Thank you guys. Thank everybody that's put anything over on the campaign. Thank you so very much. We have been doing okay. I'm in a point where there are things I'm still paying for. I'm going to be paying off our wedding for another year. I never asked anybody for help with that. That's our thing that we did. I wanted to make sure that that was the most memorable thing she's ever done. And luckily I hit the nail straight on the head. Even though when I started talking, like, we're going to get married on an island. An island? Like, when, and I'm like, we'll be outside. And she thought about it and she was like, man, that'd be really cool. Like sunset on a beach. Yes, sunset on a beach.
Yeah.
I never asked for any help for that. I never asked anybody to pay anything for that because that's my responsibility. I've got another year of paying for that. And then I've got to knock out the dental work I got for my kid last year. And I will be back in maybe I can breathe a little bit better and put more money back. So thank you guys very much. Stark of Iron with $5. All I can do, I'll host a Stark Foundation matinee in 2 weeks. Get the most help for you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so very much. Guys, anybody who wants to do anything, I very much appreciate it. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for talking about it. Thank you for doing what you guys do. Everything is appreciated, whether it's a share, whether it's a donation, whether it's anything. It's all appreciated. So thank you guys very much. I know it's like, man, and that's why I had to talk about it. I had to, because anybody who saw it was going to go, Loki don't run those. Loki don't do that. Loki don't run GoFundMe's. Loki's not doing this. I don't. You're absolutely right. I don't. And this has been a tough thing to ask. This has been a very tough thing to ask. So thank you guys very much. Blood Guilty Gaming. No notification, you're out my love tab. I had to type in the channel. Dude, I don't know what is wrong with them. Like, I did that with EBN the other day. Hill, shout out to Coach and Nick. I was on their damn show. I was live on their channel. And it's like, he put me in the thing. I'm added. I am in their damn description. And it's like, they're not live. I refresh the page, still not in the live tab. I go and find them. I go and find it. And
I'm sorry.
It's still not showing that they're live. And I click on the damn live tab, and what do you know? There's a live stream going, and I'm like, click. Bastards. I'm in the description of the video. When I go to my tab, it's going to be like mentions. Boom, you were mentioned on Echo Base on this date. And it doesn't know that they're live? What the shit?
I'm sorry.
And I'm a mod.
I'm sorry, everybody. I was just trying to I was trying to figure out what the hell a love tab was.
It's the channels you love to watch.
Oh my God. All right. I apologize. Thank you for saying that was an autocorrect. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just not something you see every day.
YouTube won't let me watch any streams on my computer, only on my phone. Weird ad. Update your browser.
Yeah.
Update your browser, and I bet you they will. I use Chrome, but
yeah,
everybody uses something. I stay away from Edge and all that other bullshit. I won't touch
that. You don't need any of that. It could always be the YouTube's acting up or doing whatever,
I read it and I was like, what the fuck? Love tab. Love tab, baby. Yeah.
I have you in my love tab and you weren't showing up. It's like, oh, bitch, stood you up again, did he? Oh my God.
Oh,
You
God.
guys are all awesome though. Really. It's nice. It's nice to see that, as much as we go around saying, hey, give a shout out here or there, do what you got to do. It's nice that, when things hit the fan, we can do stuff like this because you know what, despite everything that goes on out there in the outside world, it's still really refreshing to see stuff like this go on. When people get together and say, yeah, we're still humans. How about we act like it sometime?
That's right. And we are. We are still humans. Guys, we're gonna send you over to Machines. I know he's got a show this morning. Check him out. I know he needs some love. He needs some love this morning.
He needs a love tab.
He needs a love tab. So yes. Everyone who's donated, everybody who's clicked the link, thank you very much. Apollomy. Good morning, Apollomy. Good morning, Pile Puppers as well. She says hello. Your picture's half done. Thank you so very much, Apollomy. Apollomy makes some of the most beautiful pictures that you guys are. When you see it, you'll be like, "Holy crap!" And I've got to find a way to get it in the room somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to move or what I'm going to take down or where I'm going to put it, but you gotta have to be able to see it. So thank you guys so very much. We're gonna send you over to Machines. Guys, be well, be great, be excellent to each other in school. Thank you. Thank you so very much. If you want to share this out, share it out. Whatever you guys can do, it will help. So we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to stop rambling because, oh my God, it's been an hour of me talking about myself, and I hate that.
Would you rather it have been an hour of me talking about myself? Ain't nobody got time for that.
We can do that.
No.
We can absolutely do that.
No. Well, you know what? In light of the subject...
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.